To be my wedded wife. Claire, would you repeat these words after me? I, Claire Louise Hewitt, take you, Bruce Christian Weaver, to be my wedded husband. So ladies and gentlemen, just to confirm what's actually taking place in front of you all today, Bruce and Claire have made all the declarations required by law, making a solemn binding contract in front of all of you, special family and friends, and also their witnesses. It is therefore my duty and my honour today, and I can say my real pleasure, both of you, to announce that you are now officially husband and wife together.
Watching you when you leave. Something new. Keep hoping you feel this too. Holding on and on and on and on. Hoping I can get to know you better. Living in sweet suburbia. Some fun is all we want. Two kids come alive in a night rush. I'll be the girl next door, you be my summer crush. Yeah, I think you should come and pick me up, 'cause nothing feels as good as summer love. Move so fast. Here's hoping this night will last. Just let go. We're spinning with our eyes closed. Holding on and on and on and on. Hoping I can get to know you better. Living in sweet suburbia. Some fun is all we want. Two kids come alive in a night rush. I'll be the girl next door, you be my summer crush. Yeah, I think you should come and pick me up, 'cause nothing feels as good as summer love. Two kids come alive in a night rush. I'll be the girl next door, you be my summer crush. Yeah, I think you should come and pick me up, 'cause nothing feels as good as summer love.
Sam, the bride shot. Looks like I'm
Alright, good afternoon everyone. As most of you already know, I'm Sam, the son of the bride. I'd like to welcome and thank you all massively for finally being able to join us to celebrate the marriage of Claire and Bruce. It's taken them long enough. Firstly, I'd like to say how truly honoured I am to have been given the opportunity to walk my mum down the aisle and give her away on her special day. This is my chance to show you just how much I appreciate all the things you do for me and how you are the best mum anyone could ask for. I'm not finished. Most importantly, let's draw our attention to how beautiful my mum is looking today in her dress. And it just shows how lucky Dad is to be marrying such an amazing woman. Inside and out. You don't scrub up too bad yourself. Dad, it goes without saying how immensely grateful we all are, for everything you have done for us over the years. For treating me and Beth as if we were your own and supporting every decision we have made. Me, Beth and Abby are so grateful for you always looking after our mum, and it's obvious to everyone just how much you love and adore her. Lastly, let's all raise a glass to congratulate you both on your long and happy marriage together. To the bride and groom. There we go. All right, Sammy's.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cam's Golf Course, the only proper golf course in the area. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Sam and I have the absolute honour of being Bruce and Claire's best man. I'd like to start by congratulating the new Mr. and Mrs. Weaver on their special day. I'd also like to thank them for today's hospitality. I think we're all in agreement, Claire and the girls look absolutely stunning. And to repeat what Sam said, you don't scrub up too bad either. Although I'm amazed his white shirt made it through dinner. I first met Bruce 40 years ago. I know we don't look that old. When we started at Bishopsfield School, the only proper school in Fareham. Right from the start, he had this amazing ability to make not just me laugh, but his whole audience. You'll discover this when he does his own speech. Sorry, mate. But you can laugh too much, and we found ourselves in trouble on more than one occasion. Called into an office for a telling off, I would defy anyone to stand shoulder to shoulder with a 13-year-old Bruce Weaver, cherry red face and an afro the Jacksons would have been proud of, being shouted at by a teacher and not fall about the floor laughing hysterically. Soon after starting school, we joined the first Caddisfield Scout group, the only proper scout group in Fareham. We were praised for our exceptional tea and cake making skills. However, scouting was not for us. And soon after, we were kicked out after an incident with a fire extinguisher or two. Even to this day, the obsession with fire extinguishers rears its ugly head on occasional golfing trips. Another favourite story of mine, after falling out at home, Bruce decided to run away. Having not given it much thought, we decided he would sleep in my dad's shed in November. The only bedding available was a blanket in the shed. Unaware, my dad had used it to creosote the fences. After a cold night's sleep and a quick shave with Mark Elvidge's dad's razor, Bruce turned up for school, smelling of a well-oiled fence and a face rash resembling a pizza. Fortunately, his brother Loz was on hand with his huge lunchbox filled with Bruce's favourite sandwiches. I think his mum knew he was okay. We all have stories of Bruce that make us laugh, even cry, and some visions you would have to see to believe. Swinging naked from a chandelier, dancing completely naked in the middle of a packed nightclub like it was the most natural thing in the world. And having raspberries blown on his naked bottom by a grown man. He shall remain nameless. All right, Ro. Blowing his teeth, re-wiping, you've got to love him. And of course, you've got to ask him the time.
Bruce?
Also, it's a fact. James Corden is not the sheep whisperer. Bruce is. We witnessed this in Dartmouth when he had a whole field of sheep bleating along with him. His idea of joining them in the field in his Wolfie onesie, though, was quickly put to bed. Bruce's life changed for the better 19 years ago when he met, after a four-way blind date, he met the beautiful Claire. An early morning dash across the glade under cover of darkness to deliver a letter notifying Claire of his intentions. Should have read it. Yeah. It obviously worked. Claire is the perfect match for Bruce. She has the much-needed sense of fun and humour required to match him. And I don't think anything he does actually surprises her. I understand the ladies enjoyed a mad one in Marbella, with lots of cocktails, G&Ts, live music and dancing, with Claire honing her flossing skills, no doubt. As for the gents, our trip to Portugal was a chance to relax, detox and catch up on some much-needed sleep. With a few games of golf thrown in. Over the 2 days, with the eventual winner, Hoggy. 26, my arse. Go-karting, barbecues, drinks, followed by the third curry of the week was probably a step too far for many. You'll be glad to hear that's pretty much it from me. It just remains for me to say, we wish you nothing but the best for the future. You are a fantastic, unique and perfectly matched couple. I hope all your dreams come true and you live a long, happy and healthy life together. Tam, myself and your friends and family look forward to being part of your lives and having you as part of ours for many years to come. Especially more camping trips, barbecues and maybe the occasional golfing trip abroad. Ladies and gents, if I could ask you to stand. This special day wouldn't be complete without a toast to absent family and friends. And secondly, to two very special people, Claire, Bruce, the bride and groom. Love you, mate. And you.
Thank you, Sammy, for that. I think I'll be struck off a few Christmas card lifts after that one. I'm blown away how lovely my wife looks and the bridesmaids. It's the first time I've seen them, and it was mind-blowing. Absolutely stunning. After nearly 20 years together, Claire and myself decided to tie the knot. We thought it was about time, but we didn't want to rush into it, did we? I can't speak highly enough of Claire. She's kind, caring, and has never said a bad word about any others. Oh, you read this? I wrote this last night. Yeah. Also, she would do anything to help anyone. After meeting on a blind date back in '99, very rarely have we had a crossword. Although in the beginning, when we first lived together, we had a beauty of a row. I thought to myself, I wouldn't like to get on the wrong side of her as she ran at me and kicked me straight in the shin with her stilettos on. She's only small, but she's got a hell of a right peg on her. There was no more domestic violence after that. About 6 years ago, some of you know that we announced that we were going to get married and started planning for our first wedding. With the loss of Claire's father, Ted, not Father Ted, but he was called Ted. Sorry, when I wrote that it didn't sound right, but then I thought it did sound right. Back in 2001, Losing him to illness, a long illness, we decided to ask Claire's brother Andy to give her away. In typical Andy style, he jumped at the chance and said he'd be honoured to give her away. Unfortunately, Andy developed throat cancer, and in September 2012, he never recovered, and a year and a half later, he passed away. What a man, dilly dilly. Dilly dilly, Andy. Boy, now we were running out of people to do the deed, so we were going to ask my dad, or Papa, as he was fondly known as, to his children and grandchildren. Sadly, the same year as Andy died, my dad passed away as well. We abandoned the wedding plans. A couple of years later, we went for it again, and here we are. And we thought we'd do it before we got to 50. Well, I got to 50 first. We got 50, yeah. This time we asked our lovely son Sam. He must have thought. Hang on, I did write this last night. He must have thought the honour of giving Claire away. Oh, he must have. Hello, hi. He must have thought the honour of giving Claire away was jinxed, but he has also jumped at the chance, and a credit to Sam. We are both very proud of him to take such a role on. Not easy. It's not easy. We'd like to thank our lovely daughters Abby and Beth, and also Sally, for their efforts and pushing Claire along the way, doing the job of her mum Pat, who died, and my mum Norma, who died. I didn't know how to write it really. But it's not easy to write, is it? But we love them anyway, and we miss them hugely. Who also, yeah. Anyway, yeah. While we're on the, while we're on it, while we're on the hen. Oh yeah, right. I'm going to do a few awards now. Awards, not awards. Thank yous. Yeah. This goes to the lunatic of. Hang on. Oh yeah. Yeah. While we were on the hen night, Claire would like to give out an award for the lunatic of Marbella, and that goes to the Bernie Queen, Leanne Thorpe. Dilly dilly. That's all right.
Thank you.
Now, I would like to thank my best man Sammy, LP Coltrane, as he's known as in the Dodoin. It couldn't have been easy for you organising all this, but between him and his lovely wife Tamsin, they've managed to pull it off. He's been amazing. Better than I thought he was going to be. I must say, I was bowled over by the turnout on the stag night. 32 beautiful men, all acting like they were on an 18 to 30 holiday. Did you say that? No, I didn't say that. No. Well, they're all beautiful. I thought they were beautiful. Anyway, I've never seen some of my mates that drunk.
Sure?
No, not that drunk. Before, it was comical. Claire and myself would like to thank you all for making both trips so memorable. Thank you. Now, I've got an award for the Man of the Stag Night. Was Man of the Stag Night. You're all brilliant. It was a real tough one. But during a 24-hour bender on the first night, myself and this individual got up to the karaoke machine to form a duet to Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline. He shot the locals with his dulcet tones. He's bringing out a new single in July called Oh No, Don't Go, Please Don't Go, and he's planning an Xmas CD. Our local publican, Tony!
Unbelievable.
Great night. There you go. Oh! Signed. I didn't go over to the States to get that signed. See you, mate. Nice one.
You might see me later.
Tony! Oh, Tony, don't milk it. Another big thank you goes out to my sister-in-law for organising another hen day for Claire. For about 20 of the ladies, a big cake and tea and sandwich party. A lovely gesture by Claire, by this lady again. Claire came back over the moon and bowled over at how many prezzies she's got. Very generous woman. Very generous of everyone to do what. Anyway, let's hear it for Asma. Not bad, because we did all right yesterday. Not too bad. I've actually numbered them and I still can't find it.
Bring it. Number your pages.
I can crack my leg.
From the heart.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another one as well for Georgia and Dean, behind the scenes, all you running around. You've been brilliant. We couldn't have done it without you. Finally, a big thanks to Mel, Taylor and Mark. Taylor for spending loads of time writing out all the names, all your little hearts and all that. Yeah. All the table planning. And she wrote them all out so beautifully as well. Also, I'd like to thank Roland as well for supplying the car today as well. Yeah, and we've got Mark, Mel and Ro. Yeah. So we've got a little present for Mark, Mel and Roland. Would like Mark, Mel and Roland like to come up? Hello.
Yeah, she's on at the end, is she?
Yeah.
One more come up here. Should I be up here?
No, for doing the car.
Oh, the car! Right. I shouted out you Scale C, but I come out, I said the whole word.
Is it not very loud? Is it not?
Get in, Bombay, come on.
That's all, buddy. Thanks for that anyway, yeah. Made up that.
Lovely, thank you. That's all. Thank you. Oh, I'm
Now, Claire and I would like to thank Claire and I would like to thank a lady and Claire's bestie for organising a hen night. Claire was made up with what she did in Marbella, and we'd like to call Lisa up, please.
Marbella 2019.
Yeah, and I think they're going to have another one next year, just for good measure. It's for good measure. Yeah, Daffo, yeah. And all the lads. Also, thanks today for Ben for doing all the photography and. Have I forgotten anyone?
I don't know. Have you finished your list?
I don't think I've written the whole thing out. Someone's stolen a page. Have you stolen a page? So I think that actually draws it to a close now. Yeah, that's brilliant. And thanks for all coming and making such a special day. Dilly dilly.
That's a good one.
Lisa, come on, you can all join in now. you lot. Let's hear it for Bruce and Claire.